I'm sat here at the port of Mostyn, and there's been a port here since Norman times. It's actually mentioned in the Domesday Book of 1086, but most importantly, in 1399, a Mr. Henry Bolingbroke landed here, and he travelled from here down to Flint, that way, to settle an old score with his cousin Richard II. It was one of them arguments, my dad's bigger than your dad, so I should be king kind of arguments. And it turned out that Henry's dad was bigger, and he became Henry IV. And because he didn't hold grudges, 2 years later he had Richard II assassinated. I imagine at the time it wasn't so much a port as just a muddy slipway, possibly a few stones to walk across. But that's probably a little bit tidier than it is now, because now it's a load of mud and some discarded breeze blocks. But it has a certain charm to it. The port's now primarily used to export aeroplane wings, and it's the base of operations for all the wind farms in the Mersey estuary. They're all maintained from here. But it's not just aeroplanes and kings we're interested in. Why don't we go and have a look at a little nautical duke over there? Let's bimble.
On your mind, are you listening? You still won't figure it out. Figure it. With all your thoughts on your mind all the time, oh, it's deafening. You still won't figure it out. Figure it. With a simple frame of mind, time. You can protest all you like. We both know, with goodwill on your side and a little time, you can have just what you like. We both know things could be easy if you just try. Better off this time. Have it your own way if you like. Things could be easy if you just try. I know you heard every word, every line, but you're missing it. Why won't you figure it out? Figure it. I know I talk really loud.
Behind me is the Duke of Lancaster, which incidentally is the name given to Henry IV's father, John of Gaunt, the Duke of Lancaster. It started off its life as a British rail steamer, and it was made by Harland and Wolff. They're the people who made the Titanic. But by 1979, it was laid up in Barrow-in-Furness, and it was looking like it was going to go to the breaker's yard. Cut to a plucky businessman with a business called Empire Wise. And he thought he'd discovered a loophole in the law. Now, Sunday trading laws at the time said that markets weren't allowed to open on Sunday mornings unless they were on a boat. So he bought the ship and brought it here and encased it in concrete at the side of the River Dee. But of course the council weren't going to let him get away with it that easy. And they entered into lots of legal wrangles, and eventually in 1990 it was closed for good. The council said that the fire brigade would never be able to get to it in the event of a fire due to those low bridges we just passed under. It lay dormant here for years and years and years and was just really a place for people to practice doing graffiti. And then another company bought it and decided to make it into a zombie attraction where zombies chase you around the old ship, I'm guessing. But the council stopped that as well for the same reasons. So it just remains here, encased in concrete, slowly rusting.